Hi friends, what's going on? Today I'm going to be going to get my Brazilian blowout that I haven't gotten in literally like, I think the last one I got was January 2nd. If you don't know what a Brazilian blowout is, half the time I say it, people know what I'm talking about. The other half of the time people are like, what? Thinking it's a different type of Brazilian. Brazilian blowout is basically a hair straightening process. I was gonna say procedure, not a procedure, it's a process where your hair is washed, then they put the solution in your hair and they blow dry your hair and then they flat iron it really straight, and then either they let you just go, or like the last time I got it was the first time this happened, but she rinsed it out and then styled my hair. Since my hair has been growing, I just keep resorting to the fun bun instead of actually styling it because it just is so big and frizzy and just not cute. For me, it's not cute, that I just put it up and forget about it. So that's what I've been doing for the past, I feel like it wore off like in March, like early March, because I had been getting it pretty regularly 3 times a year for the last year at least. It's supposed to last longer because, you know, you're adding on to it. We're going to someone new today and we're gonna see if it's gonna work out better, because right now, like I said, my hair is just up in a bun. I like to get the Brazilian blowout done because I have this like kink right at the top here that doesn't go away, and it's just easier in general for me to not have to worry about taking so much time to flat iron my hair. This has just always been my solution for my particular style of hair. So I had to wait because if you dye your hair, you have to do it right before, or you have to wait like 2 weeks in order to do it. So if you do it before, it seals it in with the Brazilian blowout chemicals and it'll last longer. And I'm all about that. So got my hair done this weekend. The roots are looking pretty fresh. They were a little faded there for a little while, but now they're nice and dark and beautiful. And so let's go. All right, just got my Brazilian blowout on. Oh my gosh, and it looks amazing. I feel like Brazilian blowouts still have that stigma where people think that they're really dangerous. I was talking to my stylist today and she basically said the reason that it got the stigma to begin with is because people were using way too much of the product originally, and then when they would go to blow dry it and flat iron it, all of that extra product would evaporate, turn into gases, and that was what was causing people to be sick. Now, since people know what they're doing and they use a lot less, it's really not bad. Honestly, it's life-changing for me. I mean, this is such a huge difference for it to be this smooth and straight and manageable. I always find people to do my Brazilian blowout on Groupon. I will go on Groupon and look up Brazilian blowout, look up reviews of the place, and usually that gives me a good idea of who's gonna actually be doing a good job and make it look nice. I also learned today, because I always was under the impression that for Brazilian blowout you need to use sulfate-free shampoo and styling products. What I learned was it's not just sulfate, it's also sodium chloride. So it's both of those things. So I'm gonna have to go through my shampoo and all my stuff to make sure that nothing has that in there, because I've always just looked for sulfates, not sodium chloride. But I'm so excited that it's done. I was gonna bring you guys in to film to show the process. It didn't work out, so it's really quick. If you have someone who knows what they're doing, it will take less than an hour, which amazes me because I remember it used to take a really long time. And so it just takes less than an hour. My hair feels incredibly smooth. It feels I mean, it looks shiny and it feels soft and really manageable. It doesn't have that really crunchy feel. It doesn't feel like there's a ton of product in it, like I know people think that that's how it's going to feel, like there's going to be a lot of product in it, or there's going to be a lot of extra crunchiness. And the cool thing is that you can go home and rinse and take a shower right away. I'm not going to because I just think it looks really good right now and I have no reason to, but if you were to go, you know, work out or do something where you need to take a shower, you need to wash your hair, you're able to do that. And the only thing that kind of is a bummer, especially when you have colored hair, is because the first thing that happens when you go in is you get a clarifying shampoo done. So they do clarifying shampoo and then no conditioner so that your hair is really clean. That tends to take out a lot of the dye in the process. My purple and my pink stayed really well, but I had just gotten my roots done and you can see the color on my roots was lighter. It's a lot lighter, and then there's kind of a little bit of a band where the darker color was. I'm trying to see if you could see it. So that kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world, and I can get it fixed afterwards. You want to get your hair dyed beforehand because you can't have any kind of chemical treatments for 2 weeks. So I can't dye my hair or do anything like that for 2 weeks, which is fine. Oh, the other thing that she told me about, which is actually really cool, and I ended up picking up, is this thing called the Iconic Bonding Spray from Brazilian Blowout. So what you do is once a week, spray it in your hair after you wash it, and then you blow dry it in so that it locks it in the same way that heat locks in a real Brazilian blowout. This helps to keep it lasting longer. So it basically is like a refresher. So every time you use it, it's going to be back to like how it was when you first got it done. So I'm all about that because nothing's worse than when becoming, you know, 10 weeks out and you start noticing it's not so cute and it's getting a little bit like not as nice as it was in the beginning. So I'm very excited about that because I didn't know that existed. So I just wanted to share with you guys because this is something that I get done all of the time, very regularly, like at least 3 times a year. I try and get it done. Should probably do it more than that just so that it's more consistent because it's cumulative. Like I told you before, it is cumulative. So the fact that I didn't get it done since January kind of made it all restart so that it's like I'm getting it for the first time because all of the Brazilian Blowout kind of wore off. So if I'm consistent in getting it every 10 weeks, then that can make it so that it stays fresh and that it stays looking really nice. I remember when Brazilian Blowout first came out, it was like $300 something, which was crazy. Now what I've noticed is most places it's right around $100. Especially you go on Groupon, you could at least find people that are doing it for that price. And the girl I went to was really awesome and did it quick and it looks great. So I'm gonna definitely go back to her. And so for $100 every 3 months is totally worth it to me to have manageable hair, to have hair that I don't want to just continuously put in a bun because I don't want to deal with it. That's my thoughts on it. Right now, I'm getting ready to go get my first hydrofacial, which I am very excited about. I'm going to Arizona Facial Plastics here in the Valley. I'm gonna go get a Starbucks right now because I have 2 hours until my appointment. It's 11:20 in the morning right now, and my appointment's at 1 o'clock, and it's in downtown Phoenix, where I live in BFE essentially, so it's like an hour drive. So I'm gonna hang in at Starbucks, maybe edit this little video for you. I know this was just a quick video, but I did just wanna kind of do like a little update on it because I've done videos on different types of straightening processes that I've done in the past. Brazilian Blowout by far is the thing that works the best for me, and I used to get them when I lived in Austin. In 2012 I got them all the time, and then I went a really long time without getting them because my hair was short. Now that my hair is longer, it is by far the best thing for me. It keeps my hair looking fresher, the color, it makes the color last longer, and it just makes it so much more manageable. So it's something that I'm for sure, especially like right up here, I get that kinkiness that I was talking about where it gets like really wavy, really kinky. And my widow's peak, for some reason, my widow's peak has the like frizziest hair ever. It's the weirdest thing. Frizziest hair ever on my widow's peak, and then just all this front hair has this like really weird wave. It makes no sense, but now it looks good. And now I'm being annoying just touching my hair. I'm like Rapunzeling it out over here. That's about it for this little vloggy video. Mwah! Love you guys. I hope you enjoy these. I hope you like these because I want to take away that just like staged perfection because it's not real and I'm done with it. So hope you like these kind of more low-key chill videos because that's what you're gonna get from now on. Love you. See you next time. I need to know, is there like a study to tell me if these things actually cause people to come into a store? Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. It's never been like, gee, I need to come in because wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man is talking to me. But maybe that's just me. Let me know. Have these influenced your purchasing?